Wow, who would have seen that coming? A new Paper Mario game announced out of nowhere? I think we all Paper Mario fans had the same reaction to this. You got excited, but then you remember the pain. Well, understandably so. We have many reasons to doubt a new entry in the series. But I can tell you guys, after analyzing every single frame for this trailer and every single screenshot available in both the Japanese and English version of the trailer, as well as the deleted Chinese footage, I'm gonna take a risk by saying this, but I believe that this Paper Mario is gonna be great. It's gonna be really good, and here's why. I feel that everything that we as fans wanted from this game, we are going to get in Origami King. Those things were original settings, decent story, original characters, combat system, and partners. So let's break it down. Okay, original setting. Color Splash, in my opinion, did a good job on making beautiful settings with personality, a huge improvement over Sticker Stars, that's for sure, and Origami King seems to be taking that to a whole new level. From having a pretty impressive Toad Town, wheat fields, a casino desert, and from the hidden footage you can see a really gorgeous Japanese samurai village. Another note here is that they seem to have toned down the whole paper world aspect, which in turn is gonna give us more creative environments that you can actually craft in the real world. Unlike in Color Splash, where everything was designed to be like an actual real-life craft and paper. And I'm planning on making more in-depth analysis and theories about this game in the future, but one thing that I haven't seen a lot of people talk about is that there's actual villages again. We haven't seen those since Thousand Year Door, so this is a good sign that they're going in the right direction. They're trying to go to what people wanted and liked about those games. Okay, now let's talk about the story. From the get-go, I'm going to say that I don't expect this game to have a super Paper Mario level story. Even though I love that story, and I would really like this game to have a deep story like that, and it doesn't seem to be the case in this game. What it does appear to be is a fun story that's gonna be, poking fun about the fact that you're teaming up with Bowser minions, poking fun at Bowser itself. I'm sure there's gonna be quirky interactions and fun interaction between characters that's gonna be really cheerful and enjoyable and fun. We might not get dementia level villains. We're just gonna get this origami emo looking boss, and I'm looking forward to more of this type of story. Now let's go over to original characters, and by this I mean original designs. This is gonna be easy. It doesn't appear we are gonna get any different looking characters like in the first two games, so we just have to accept that. But in conclusion, we are getting vanilla looking characters for Toads and Bowser minions, and we just have to deal with it. They might not look different, but if the personality is there to make it up, I think it's worthwhile. I think it's time to talk about what it seems to be the most important and missed aspect about the game in the series, and that is partners. If you go to the Paper Mario Reddit, you know what I'm talking about. So, the huge question everybody has about Origami King: are there gonna be Thousand Year Door level partners in the game? And the answer, based on all the evidence, is yes, kinda. There are gonna be partners in this game, and I'll go over in why do I say this so confidently in a different video, showing all the evidence. But for now I can say that Origami King is likely to feature overworld and combat partner, with rich personality that's gonna rival and maybe even be better than the personality of those characters in Thousand Year Door. And that's a bold claim. So far we have two confirmed allies, not counting Bowser. So those two are the smug looking Bob-omb and the Explorer Toad. Thanks to the footage, we can see them having a pretty strong appearance in the game. And even though we don't know exactly how they're gonna work in combat, we do know they're gonna be participating in it. All of that combined with the fact that Nintendo took the footage down due to them wanting to hide the partner means that Nintendo is planning on revealing partners as a huge thing in the game later on. Just like Mario Odyssey, before we knew that you could capture and possess enemies in the game. Now let's go on to the last aspect, and the one we still have a lot of questions about, and that is the combat system. It's kinda hard to say how exactly it's gonna work, because if it wasn't for this moment in the footage right here, we could completely roll out consumable attacks and just say you have your normal attacks, which you do have. You are gonna be able to use your jump and hammer attacks at all time like before. But the shiny boots, what could it be? It could be possibly a badge attack, like in the previous game. So you equip the badge and that's why it shows up like that, and it's a stronger version of the attack. but there's no FP, there's no flower points, so that wouldn't make a lot of sense. It could also be an upgrade to the basic boots, just like in the previous game where you go and find a better version of the boot that increase the attack. Maybe you found, a shiny boot. It increase your attack by 1, 10 or whatever it's gonna be in this game. But that wouldn't explain why it has a star on it. The star makes it seem like it's a special thing. And lastly, it could be something that I have a theory about, and that is there might be equipment and weapon stores just like in Mario and The Legend of the Seven Stars in the SNES, where you went to the store and just bought better equipment, increasing your stats. And lastly, the option we can roll out, there might be any sort of a special consumable equipment that is just that, a shiny boot that does extra damage or something. But I really hope that's not the case. And now let's go over to the new mechanic of the game, the big thing of this game, which is the new combat, where you turn the arena to optimize your attacks and do more damage. I really do believe that it's a really interesting concept that if used correctly, it could be a really good combination of the familiar combat mechanic that we know and love from the previous games and a new strategy aspect that could spice things up and make it very enjoyable. They also introduced a new way of using your coins in combat, where all the extra coins you collected, you can use them to get more time if you need to on the combat. Maybe that way you have more time to plan a better and more optimized attack. It is interesting nonetheless. There is so much more I could talk about this game, like is there gonna be experience or is it gonna be open world? But I'm planning on covering those in future videos. This video is already long enough as it is for my liking. So if you made it to the end, please let me know your ideas, what you're looking forward to, and let me know what things you find out about in the comments. I think we're all in for a treat with this game and I can't wait for July. I'll see you guys in the next video.